Now I got it.
Yes, that's
Now
what I was telling.
I got your point, and I agree with that because you know I think the heaven as a God's house. You know, for example, let's suppose heaven is your house, Alex, or your house, Mr. Abbas, and you know to get into that, to enter your house, you gave some rules, you know, to get it. So
Hmm.
people, uh, people are allowed to accept it or not. But if they want to get into your house, Mr. Abbas, they will have to follow your rules. But if they don't want it, okay. But it's not possible to get into your house without uh, obeying your rules. So I think that that's a metaphor that that you know sums up what Alex just said.
Hmm. Yes, absolutely. Yes, because well said. Because if you want someone in your house, you need them to follow the rules, the instruction. If I go to Abba's house and if I do something wrong, if I hit Abbas, yes, he will not like it. Abbas, what do you want to say before we go?
Man, you're young, you're 18-year-old, I'm 40-year-old. If you hit me, what can I do? I'll fall down. You should hit somebody your age. Your okay. Jokes aside, and very good conversation. Yeah, there is actually one my friend. He's in UK, and he is an atheist, and he doesn't believe in any religion. He says that he doesn't like the gayism, the lesbianism. Asked him why long time ago when I was there already in UK. So he said because it is against science, it is against humanity, it is against nature. When a man goes to a man, it's not, I'm not expert in this, I don't have any views, I don't know much about it. I'm saying it what he said. I'm just passing it to you, that he's an atheist, he's a British, he's white guy. He says he's an atheist, he doesn't believe in any religion, and he says he's against gayism and against lesbianism, because according to him, gayism and lesbianism creates new diseases to the world. He says that we are playing with the nature when we become a gay or a lesbian. It's against the nature. That's why he doesn't like it. So what I want to say here, that there are so many lots of people who doesn't even believe. Alhamdulillah, I am a Muslim, I believe in Islam, but I'm talking about a person who is not a Muslim, who is an atheist and who lives in UK. He's against gayism and lesbianism because of the diseases coming out of those processes. So it's also a point of view.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Yes, very good. Well said. Yes. And
Yeah,
the
and I think we can.
okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
I think we all uh, have the right to disagree with some points, but we do we do have to respect any opinion. But I really think that there are some opinions such like against humanity that doesn't have to be tolerated. Well, for example, the Nazism, for me, it's not an opinion. It's something we cannot tolerate because it's not just a simple opinion, a point of view. It's against human beings. It's against humanity. So I think there is
Uh-huh.
a limit uh, to uh, to have this argument. Oh my goodness, that's my opinion. No, come on. There's a limit for it. So I'm not saying, Mr. Abbas, that your friend, uh, you know, crossed this limit. I'm just saying that, yes, it's
Even
a
I'm
valid
not saying
opinion.
he's right or wrong. I'm just saying what he
Yeah,
said.
yeah, of course. I'm just saying that because I thought about it just right now. So it's not to you think that it's an answer for you. So uh,
No,
I, I,
yeah,
I,
yeah,
I
yeah.
I think it just um, you know just a point to add it.
Absolutely, yes. I also agree. We do have something that we cannot tolerate, but as we all know, we are living in a world that I'm not talking. Everybody wants to disagree, agree. Everybody wants to do what they want to do, and I think it's totally wrong. This kind of opinion, not an opinion, as you said. For example, am I going to kill someone just because it's my opinion? Not. Am I going to hit Abbas just because it's my opinion? Not. Am I going to kill my son because I don't like him and it's my opinion? There are some things that we can't tolerate at all. Am I going to steal money from the government because it's it's my opinion? No, we can't tolerate something that can hurt, someone's feelings, someone's family, finance, job, or even relationship or something like that. So that's what I think. If you guys want to say something else, so feel free because we have only 5 minutes.
Let me to be a little bit polemic right now. So what uh, can we tolerate and what can't we tolerate? Mr.
Oh,
Abbas, go ahead.
Yeah, sure, sure, sure.
that's a good
I
question.
will, very good question, very intelligent, and I really love that question. And I will second what I will agree with what Mr. Alex has said. Actually, if you think what Mr. Alex said is the answer for your question, but I will try to explain if I can. Like what Mr. Alex means, it is the answer to your question, Mr. Victor, that we should not cross the limits. I can do whatever I want, but if somebody else is getting harmed, I should not do it. Like by if I have a disease and I know, and my parents are saying like in Pakistan, India, hey son, you should get married now. You're very getting older. I know I have a disease, and if I go and marry some other girl, she doesn't know. My parents doesn't know. I've hidden it. So it is wrong. I'm playing with the nature. I should tell my parents, I should tell the other girl that before marrying, I have a disease, so it will harm you, then our children. Same like that, when a man marries a man, it creates diseases, like bad things. Now, they both might think that they are not harming other people, but because of their actions, bad things are going to the nature, and nature is then getting affected. So, in that manner, it is wrong. Otherwise, no problem. I mean, after 1 year, I feel like okay, I'm fed up of a guy. Now I should be with a monkey. I mean, it will be worst. And so we should not cross the limits. Before you asked the question, Mr. Alex also said the same thing what I'm saying, but in different words. And you asked a very good question, that what is good for us and what is not good for us. How would we measure? So we have to measure uh, 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 by seeing that if I'm doing something which is making me happy, which is making me feel good, is it harming Alex or Victor or anybody?
Yes.
So scientifically, it is harming if I'm making a relation with the same gender. Yes, in the longer run, it is harming. So we should not do it. But I'm not disrespecting those people who are in the relationship. They
Oh,
should just have a
yes.
think. They should have a think. They should think about it. That's it.
Mhm, absolutely.